So we are doing nighttime gridding. Well, there are many different ways to grid. Of course, you can do it free form platform. You can do it straight on the table. You can do it on anything, you know. I like to do this on a circular mirror. I have a couple circular mirrors, or I just do it on my table, and I have like many different tables. I have a circular table, rectangle, huge rectangle, you know, from the different posts I've made. So we're going to head and start there. So you want to go ahead and pick out a good base, and of course the type of crystals you need to use. That's up to you. Your intention is everything, of course. So we'll go ahead and start with basic purple stones, mostly amethysts. However, I do have some iolite as well. Another purple, very good high frequency, you know, for 7th crown and everything like that. So we'll just go ahead and start there. You want to have a base, and if you want to, you have different things you can do. You can use a grid enhancement platform like this. This is a power grid right here. This actually will accent. You can get these, you know, you can find them, you know, online. I can't say where, you know, I don't want to do anything because this is not a sales pitch. So I have a couple of these. This is my favorite. However, you can just use like something big. You could use something more powerful, you know. And I came out of focus. I'm so sorry. Why am I going out of focus? This is not good. All right, so you can use other things that are powerful. You can use a tower. You can use something to enhance it. Of course, quartz is always great too. Sometimes I even put my geode in the middle. I'm sure you've seen them. A couple of the pictures. So anyway, we'll go ahead and do that. You could also use pyramids if you have pyramids. I have a larger pyramid that is like a case, and I can actually put other smaller stones in there to power it up, just so you know. That is something you can think about doing as well. So I'm not going to do that though. Not this time. Maybe next time. So you could do one, or you could do multiple. So we'll go ahead and just do the quartz tower in the center, you know, and then you build up around. Now there are many different ways you could build. You could build with small ones, large ones, small and large, you know, many different ways and varieties. So I have many different kinds here. I'll start with these. You always want to make sure when you're doing your grids that if they are double terminated, that's great. You can have them going in and out. But if they're just single terminated, you want to make sure that the single terminated is either pointed up or pointed out around. Okay, now that that very loud airplane has passed over me, I can actually talk and have you hear me. So I was talking about double terminated and single terminated. So you have the option of double terminated. You could point both to and from and have it to generate the, you know, the energies. Of course, the single terminated, you have the option of putting them upright like this. Or you have the option of pointing them sideways, but always make sure that they're pointed outwards so that the energy can be sent out according to your intention, of course. So we have many of these little single terminated amethysts, sorry. And we will be pointing them out to give them a good frequency. So you have your way of doing it. Like I said, you could just do simple patterns as far as circles, squares, whatever you want, any type of sacred geometry you want to do. And it's really, really up to you on how you would like to have it work out for you. So let's see here. I'm looking for another double terminated. I don't have too many of the amethyst double terminated, so you know, I just have to go with the flow. One's bigger than the other, but that's fine. And then from there you could you know, make a combination, of course. I also have iolite. I have chevron amethyst. I've got many different. I even got a skull, amethyst skull. You know, I've also got some sacred geometry as well, you know, in different styles and varieties. And I've got my pyramids. So, you know, it just depends on what you have and where you're going to put things. So, I may actually remake this video during the daytime so that you guys can see it better. However, if you were looking at the ceiling right now, you'd see that awesome reflection of this, of the mirror just staring up at you like a giant moon. I can't show you that though. Okay. All right. So we will go ahead and put out some more towers. This time we'll go ahead and set some upright. And again, it's really up to you on how you would like to take that, you know, how you would like to form these. Let's see here. Of course, if you want to fill in the circle, you are absolutely allowed to, or you can fill the external part of the circle too, which I have done many times as well. You can outline the entire circle or outline the entire shape, whatever you'd like to do to close in and accentuate the power. So, again, if you want to send out something specific after you set everything, then you can do that. I always like to set out intentions for peace and love and abundance and, you know, just basically overall feelings that can be felt by many different people, many different situations, so which is great. So anyway, I think I'm going to pause this again and build a little bit more and then show you what I'm doing because this is already 7 minutes long. Okay, we sped it up a little bit. I'm not all the way done yet, but again, I put out some more of my lovely crystals, my lovely crystal friends, and we're working on the grid now still. And I am starting to run out of my beautiful little amethyst, so it's almost done now. So we'll see how it comes out in just a little while. I got to go back in and find some more. I'm sure I have some more somewhere. We'll get this done. So here's my completed grid. Let me turn this sideways so you can kind of see. Like I said, you can do it in many different ways, of course. Like I said, the next will be programming them. Of course, you want to take the specific qualities of each particular stone to help organize your thought process as to how you want to program them, you know. So you have to do a little research and a little study before you do this. And then when you're ready, you're ready. All right. Well, hope this has helped everyone. And happy gridding. Bye.